Hello, Leo, and welcome to another general reading. Riddle here, and this is going to be a release, embody, and action for the Leo collective, highly aspected placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. Full moon energy, July 11th. After this full moon, what is the release, embody, and action energy for the Leo collective? I love you so much, Leo, my bright and beautiful lion and lionesses. You guys are amazing. Thank you for your support. And it's almost Leo season. It's almost upon us. July 23rd is creeping closer and closer. There's a lot of Astro aspects that are very interesting. Uranus entering Gemini on July 7th is very, very significant energy. It hasn't been there since, 1941. So the energy is very change oriented, and then Pluto's in Capricorn, that transformation energy, it's like with that full moon, with it being in Capricorn, right? Everything wants to feel because it's in Cancer as well. The sun wants to feel everything. The moon doesn't want to feel anything at all. The full moon aspect of it all that took place, right? So, it's kind of like oil to water, kind of the aspect that everyone has been talking about here. Um, not wanting to entertain confrontation, not wanting to confront anybody, no negative energy, nothing that you put out spiritually that you don't want to pay back, right? So yeah, very zen as possible. This full moon energy needed is, the buck moon for July 11th here. So Leo, without further ado, we're going to see energetic wise here in your release, embody, and action for Leo. Angels, ancestors, and spirit guides. Leo, remember, energy is forever fluid and changing, and depending on your actions and your decisions after you see this video, the energy may change and shift. I love you so much, Leo. So, Leo, let's see. Angels, ancestors, and spirit guides of the Most High that wish to see Leo walk the highest path possible. For this collective in the release, embody, and action energy that is present here for July 11th, 2025. What is this energy? What is the most important astro aspects that are showing up for Leo energetically? All right, Leo. Let's see. Your release position. What's the most important astro aspect for Leo in this energy, in the release position? Show me the cards I need to see. Angels, ancestors, spirit guides, Archangel Michael. The second house, Leo, your resources right now, number 40. Zeros and fours. Fours are all about stabilities. I see zeros as a start over. Second house resources. What is this energy? Through Aries energy, your divine counterpart here, Leo. Action. So they're asking you to release the resources. Release not taking action on your resources, Leo. Through Virgo energy. To digest this. Number 6 and 1. That's 7. Through well-being in a new beginning. You will find stability once you start worrying about this, start taking action towards your resources, the things that you have. The second house, you could have Aries or Virgo in your second house, Leo. That's when you would go check. What is this Virgo Aries energy in the second house? The placenta antenna, right? Through the fifth house, which is passion, Leo. Leo is ruled fifth house, Leo. Through the seventh house, intention. So for confirmations, Leo, you could have a semi-square in your seventh house as well as your fifth house with Leo and perhaps Virgo. But what this is telling me, through the resources, you're starting to, they want you to release not taking action on your resources. So the things that you have, perhaps you've been working on something, a creative idea. They're wanting you to digest this information and think about it a little bit. Through your passion, through the things that you're interested in, the things that you're wanting to go after, Leo. They're wanting you to shine. They're wanting you to get in your own energy here. The fifth house came out with Leo, very much heavy Leo energy. Through your seventh house, which has to do with relationships and tension, the things that, relationships, the dynamics, the people that you come across, you're probably going to have conflict. You're probably going to eventually, it's going to happen, right? But Leo, how you respond to things is ultimately where your power is. And I think that's a big emphasis here that they're trying to highlight for you is that depending on, where you choose to put your energy, perhaps you're not putting it towards the correct things, and they're wanting you to start putting it towards your resources, perhaps income, perhaps extra ways to find funds through creativity, Leo. So I'm gonna move these up here, Leo, and I'm gonna see if you can see all of it. That's okay. All right, so we know where the release position is. Perhaps you had some tension with someone that you're close to, right? They're telling you to release it. They're telling you maybe get out of your feelings, get in your bag type energy, Leo. It is almost your season. It's time for you to start manifesting anew, I feel. The embody energy here. What is the most important astro aspects for Leo here when it comes to the embody energy that they need to embody here? Third house, communication, number 41. So through stability to a new beginning with communication through the third house is being clarified with Sears energy. I think I'm saying that right. Number 29. Nurture. So nurturing communication. They're wanting you to embody the nurturer communicator. Yes, Leo. Because that's how you shine your brightest. I'm seeing the strength card, Leo. Very nurturing, given to the community. The wreath grows bigger each time. Being the nurturer communicator. Through Neptune energy, the vision, through the midhaven principle, despite the opposition, the confrontation, you will ascend. Entrance, your ascendant sign. Perhaps you have a Leo rising, Cancer energy on the bottom. It's about your emotions here. In conjunction with that, being able to trust yourself, immerse into the moon, immerse into the feelings of it. Through Neptune, picture it with it. How would you feel if you had it? Embody it, manifest it. Leo, despite the confrontation, you will rise. Leo, that's the energy they want you to embody during this Cancer season. The action energy for the Astro aspects here that Leo needs to take. Because the action showed up in the release, they want you to start taking action towards your finances here. Get out of your feelings and get in your bag. Right? But through it all, with the vision of the midhaven, the principle of despite the confrontation, you're able to forgive and move forward. Balance between mind and heart. Understand. I love you so much, Leah. It's hard to do. Checking mic, we're good. So, what is the action that Leo needs to take here? Because I even said to myself, like, I feel like that's a contradicting energy because you have action to release the energy of feeling the emotions, right, and getting into the bag. And here they're telling you to immerse in it despite the conflict. You understand what I'm saying? They want you to find a perfect balance through being a nurturing communicator, perhaps boundaries here. Let me know if you resonate. Let's see. Action for Leo, my dear sweet Leo. Action here. The Leo Collective. The sixth house, sustainability, number 44. That's crazy because, like, I'm a life path 6, and 44, I see 44 all the time, everywhere. That's going to be clarified with Venus energy, beloved. So you could have Venus in your sixth house. You could have Leo in your sixth house and Venus. Check your birth charts, okay? So the sixth house energy, that's about sustainability within self, prayer, meditation, being able to enter that, right? Um, well-being here through loving yourself, I feel, and the love for others. So being able to sustain yourself, right? Because you cannot feed from an empty vessel, right? You're going to have to take care of yourself first before you can take care of others, Leo. And that's the emphasis here, to be able to have that sustainability through your sixth house for your journey and the progressions that you're seeking through your fourth house here. Fourth house was on the bottom of the deck, and I shuffled collective, and here it is again. Through Pisces energy, through the solar cam, which is clarify sensual Pisces. So Pisces is all about being mutable, adaptable, like through Taurus energy. So that's what they're wanting you to take action on, cultivating your progressions in your fourth house, where you call home, where you feel the most comfortable. Dignify, strength. Yeah, that's just what they're waiting for you to do, is be able to understand where home really is. And I feel like Leo, that's really, especially for the rising signs, Leos, this energy is all about transformation. Pluto just came out with strength, rebirth through strength. So even despite, the tension of the relationship, however it ended, past, present, whatever it may be for you, you went through this for your strength, for your abundance. You went through this journey for your change. Yeah, cross pollinate this Gemini energy, cross pollinate Gemini energy and Uranus, change, Pluto, transformation, descendant. There was something that was trying to hold you to your past, Saturn energy, Capricorn energy. So yeah, that's like someone trying to hold you back. That's like Satan twice, energetically in a way. Um, so yeah, just know that they were trying to hold you back from your destiny here, and that's why they're wanting you to immerse in the Cancer right now, the emotion of it, right through Neptune energy, vision it through your midhaven, whatever it may be. That's where you would go check. Despite the conflict through your rising sign, you're able to succeed. You're able to rise. You're able to come out of it through sustainability. That's the action ringing in my ear as a confirmation. Loving yourself through the journey to dignify rebirth in your strength of change. Equal give and take. On the bottom of the deck, Pisces energy. You could have a Pisces rising, Leo. But it's all about being adaptable. Again, that mutable sign showing up here again, and I'm pretty sure North Node energy right now is in Pisces. So it's something that we're all heading towards as a collective. So Leo, Pisces energy, being very mutable, being very adaptable to change through transformation, because all of this is coming in. Because Uranus is in Gemini, I believe. That's crazy how all that came out like that. So yeah, Uranus is in Gemini, I believe, and that is all about change, buddy. And Leo changes on the horizon, and you have to be very adaptable here. And the action is learning sustainability. Excuse me. Uh, Leo, this is part one of this reading. I am going to upload it. If you resonated, um, please let me know. And part two will be coming next. Leo, I love you so much. See you in the next one. Bye bye. God bless.